I refused to tip my waitress after overhearing her racist comment. Imagine walking into a restaurant excited for a special evening, only to overhear something so offensive it changes the entire tone of the night. That's exactly what happened to me last night. Hi, I'm 30, and this story is about how a single overheard comment turned a casual dinner into a moment of reckoning. By the end, I had to make a choice. Should I tip the waitress or let her words speak for themselves? You tell me. It all started when my mom and I arrived early for dinner. We were meeting my boyfriend's mom for the first time. A big moment. Since we're punctual people, we got there 30 minutes ahead of our reservation. The restaurant wasn't busy, so we were seated right away. But the service, that was a different story. It took 20 minutes for our waitress to even acknowledge us. When she finally did, there was no hello, no smile, just a blunt, what do you want to drink? She didn't write down our order, and 15 minutes later, she brought the wrong drinks. My mom asked for a ginger ale and got a Pepsi instead. When she politely pointed it out, the waitress rolled her eyes, grabbed the glass, and stormed off. At this point, I was frustrated but tried to stay calm. I excused myself to use the restroom, but since I didn't know where it was, I headed toward the entrance to ask a hostess. That's when it happened. As I approached the server area, I heard my waitress talking loudly to the hostesses. She said she hated serving black tables because they never tip well. My mom and I were the only black people in the restaurant. She wasn't even whispering. She said it loud and clear, like it was a joke. I froze for a moment, shocked but not surprised. Her bad attitude made sense now. But I didn't let on that I'd heard her. I asked where the bathroom was, went in, and took a deep breath. When I returned, my boyfriend and his mom had already arrived. My boyfriend's mom is white, and as soon as the waitress saw her, it was like flipping a switch. Suddenly, she was all smiles, cracking jokes, and making sure our water glasses never went empty. Her service was flawless for the rest of the night. It was almost comical how hard she was trying now. By the end of dinner, I decided to pay the check. The total came up, and when it was time to tip, I keyed in 0%. I smiled at her as the receipt printed, and we started to leave. She caught up to me just as we were heading out. Tapping me on the shoulder, she asked, "Did you make a mistake on the tip?" I looked her in the eye and said, "No, I don't think so." She pressed on, asking if there was a problem with her service. I smiled again and said, "Your service was fantastic, but as a black woman, I don't tip well." Her face turned pale and she let out a nervous laugh. I laughed too, then walked out without another word. On the way home, my boyfriend's mom asked what had happened. I told her exactly what I overheard. She said I should have tipped anyway to show character. But my boyfriend and my mom, they were firmly on my side. Now I'm left wondering, did I handle this the right way? Should I have tipped her, even after her racist comment, or was I right to stand my ground? So, am I the asshole for refusing to tip someone who judged me before I even sat down? Or did I do the right thing by letting her face the consequences of her actions? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.